little nervous. A long-awaited video. I'm sure a lot of you guys have a lot of questions on what exactly has been going on with Higho Stable Garage and how it's been. Let's be honest, last couple years, I would say a year and a half, we've been a little bit off and on, and then the last little bit more recently, last year, pretty much non-existent. Some of you guys might quite enjoy what I'm going to say. Others might be dreading it. But welcome to possibly one of the last episodes of Higho Stable Garage. So let's set the groundwork. Let's set the tone. I'm not sad about how things are playing out with Higho Stable Garage. So ultimately, reason number one why we've been away, my hobbies have changed. It's just how it is. People grow, people change. Sometimes it's for the better, sometimes it's for the worse. I think it's for the better. My overall health is a lot better, etc., etc. And the reason why, I'm doing a lot more outdoor activities, a little bit more in tune with nature, kayaking, canoeing, biking, hiking, that sort of stuff. I wanted to get out of the shop from working 9 to 5 in a shop, mostly 10, 12-hour days, honestly. Let's be real, most shops don't work 9 to 5. Either way, 10, 12-hour days and then going home just to be in a shop. I was noticing my health was deteriorating. Knees, joints, breathing, overall weight gain, because I do like to eat. That's just how I am. But I noticed that there was a problem, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy working in the shop a little bit too much, but the last year, especially when we built the mega cab and we had the Trans Am and my dad died, that was, I would say, the golden year of Higho Stable Garage. Back to back to back projects, right through from the start to the end of summer. But then at the end of it, summer and winter were gone. And I had projects to show for it, but everything time-wise, family-wise, and friend-wise suffered. I was in the shop, work, shop, work, shop. No life balance, really bad for the health long-term. Something had to give. You're digging a lot of holes, aren't you? So I'm sure a lot of you guys don't like that news. Because obviously Higho Stable Garage, it's hard to have Higho Stable Garage with no garage. And there are a few caveats to that, and I'm going to get into reason too. But the shop videos aren't completely done, but they're kind of like a back burner, if you would. You'll see down the road. But so, reason number two, this is another big one. Higho Stable Garage was our red milking barn. Had all the stables, all that stuff that we took out, had the nice concrete floor. We did all of our projects at Higho Stable Garage. A lot can say it's a name, Higho Stable Garage, but to me it was also a place. Higho Stable Garage was the big red barn. The big red barn is no more. We've moved. We've been gone for a couple months now. Leading up to it, we were kind of winding down and had to clean out the shop. So I would say for the last 6.5 to 7 months, we've been downgrading, and we had a lot of stuff to get rid of. So what I'm trying to get at is the big red barn is no more. Higho Stable Garage, as it was, doesn't exist anymore. We've moved. We're not even in the same province anymore, to be frank. And that's just how things go some days. You can't stay in the same spot you always were. You have to continue on to grow. You guys are no stranger that I have a fiance. We're getting married this year. I remember when I made that video, and it was pretty darn awesome when I proposed to her. But down the road, we'll be making a family. We already have this little girl now, little pup that is destroying my lawn. Look at you, just destroying. Hey, Lyra, what are you doing? Eating all the dirt. Yeah, aren't you cute? That's the only reason you're getting away with it right now. Another reason why videos have been kind of seldom is we wanted to get into where we're at now, but also I want to be careful on how many people know exactly where I'm at. The YouTube channel was growing significantly well, and it sucked to kind of have to postpone that, put it off the back burner. But too many people knew where Higho Stable Garage was, and I'm not talking family and friends and people that help support the channel. Everyone knows who you were. But I'm talking about random people that out of 100 people, there might be one really bad apple, and there was the occasional person that would just show up at the doorstep and want to say hello and that kind of stuff. And that's great and that's fine, but it's a private space, me and the fiance, brother, etc., etc. Having that much information out online on where we're at 24/7, where to find everything, you get some weirdos, to the honest truth. And it's sad to say, but that's how things go. So moving forward, we do have a shop here, and I will show you that another time. But I'm going to be very selective on what I show of the area that we're at. It won't take a rocket scientist to find this stuff, but it at least is a nice safeguard for when we have children. As we settle in, we don't want people just randomly showing up anymore. That's how things have to be. It is what it is. So in order to do that, moving definitely helps. It lets us have a nice blank slate to start from. Higho Stable Garage has changed significantly in the last little bit, and moving forward, what we're going to focus on are things that I'm just interested in general. Automotive. She's after big flies. She eats those big old mosquitoes. Just loves them. But we're going to focus on things that I'm really interested in. We're going to focus on things that I want to show you guys. Less so being in a shop to be in a shop to provide old car content to you. It is what it is. Now we might change the name of Higho Stable Garage to something a little bit more suiting to how things are going to go. But we're going to kind of shoot from the hip on this one and kind of see what sticks, kind of see what we enjoy. But I'm going to take you guys a little bit more on how my life is right now. I'm going to try to show you guys what I like to see, what I like to do, and I'm going to work on stuff that I enjoy working on. So, yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know. I'm sure a lot of you guys might be disappointed, and I'm sorry. I love old cars to death, and I still do. But life has changed in some ways that it's just how it is. If you guys are here exclusively for old content and fabrication, it's going to be not a 180, but like a 175-degree change. There's still going to be a little bit of it, but not as much. It's going to be far, far overgrown with a lot of stuff that you might not be interested in. And if this is the last video I see you guys in, I'm very thankful for your support so far, and I'm very thankful for you guys still being here, and I wish you all the best. But this is a change that I have to make in my life for not only me, but everyone around me, and longevity-wise, and peace of mind. It's just something that had to be done, and I'm sorry for that, but I think new beginnings are sometimes the best course of action. So I thank everyone that was part of the Higho Stable Garage journey as a shop, as a fabrication, old cars, that kind of stuff. Thank you for being part of it. Thank you for your views, your subscriptions, all that stuff. It really meant a lot in those 4 or 5 years that we were doing just vehicle and fabrication related content. But things are changing, hopefully for the better. I think so. I think long term, this is the best solution for me.